Shore's family misses him. Free Sowore now. Free Sowore. Free Sowore. Free Sowore. Free Sowore. How can you lock a man up who's fighting for his people? Free Sowore. 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 You got to free Sowore. How can you lock a man up who's fighting for his people? Free Sowore. Free Sowore. Free Sowore. You got to free Sowore. Get him up, lock him up behind the bars. You think he will go away? Get him up, shut him up, lock him up behind the bars. You think he will go away? Shebi na him wey start Boko Haram. Shebi na him making the people for express. Sowore say you don't fit stop anything. When we say you time don't reach you not anywhere. Revolution now. Free Sowore. 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 How can you lock a man up who's fighting for his people? Free Sowore. 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 You got to free Sowore. How can you lock a man up who's fighting for his people? Free Sowore. Free Sowore. Free Sowore. You got to free Sowore. Every day no light, every day no water, every day no food for we country. Every day no light, every day no water, every day no food for we country. It don't time me, it don't time me, it don't time me. It don't time me, it don't time me, never tire you. It don't time me, don't time me, don't time me. It don't time me, don't time me, don't time me. You cannot stop an idea whose time has come. Free Sowore now. Free Sowore. Free Sowore. Free Sowore. Free Sowore. How can you lock a man up who's fighting for his people? Free Sowore. 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 You got to free Sowore. Yo, where are my people? Yes, so. Where are they? Where are they? Wait down. Free Sowore. Yes. Free Sowore. All right. How are they? Everybody, where are you? Gather everybody around. Make we just start this our show for today. It will be quick show, Right? I'm just gonna keep this thing looping. I wish I knew how to make it just keep going around and around and around. Okay? How do you even do that? They used to have these things. These days they don't do it anymore. Huh? How do you do this thing? Come on now, come on. Loop. Okay, good. All right. So how is everybody doing today? Yesterday we were at the Nigerian High Commission in Ottawa. Today, I just want to surprise a lot of you. Oh, my Biafran brothers will kill me today. They say, this man is a useless, stupid, notorious man. This man, I hate you. This man is confused. This man is a fraud. This man is saboteur. This one is so my Biafran brothers and sisters, make una no kill on ourselves. Make una no go carry something, come to kill yourself because I wear Nigerian hat. See, this one, Nigeria. Let me start by telling you that I, Dr. Chidi Nwayanwu, I'm a Nigerian. Let me explain to you. You see, it is this, I never finish. I'm a Nigerian. I am born, bred, and buttered Biafran. So I'm a Biafran or a Nigerian Biafran or Biafran Nigerian. Why am I saying this? Nigeria belongs to us. You see that geographical thing, whatever will become tomorrow, I don't know, but as long as we're still inside that Nigeria now, nobody, I don't want anybody to come and deceive me and claim as if they are, they are more Nigeria than me. Now, so they kill us, they take everything that belongs to us, we go stay there, they look at them. No, you need to stand and make sure that your rights as a Nigerian now is not being trampled by anybody. Anywhere where they divide Nigeria something, make sure that you are there and you bring the one way there for if you're where they are dividing something and the portion that is supposed to go to Biafra is there, grab your own. If you want me, anywhere I defend where I'm coming from. Enugu State to Anambra State to the Eastern Zone or anywhere where I see say that they do something, the one way there for Nigeria amongst other countries, I will bring Nigeria own there so that somebody in Zamfara, somebody in Sokoto, somebody in Lagos State that is a Nigerian where I am will not be robbed of their rights. That's the kind of person that I am. So I don't need you to always sideline yourself. I don't want to make you by yourself come put yourself inside trouble. No, as long as we are still struggling this struggle, we pray that down the road we will have the Federal Republic of Biafra so that we can be able to do things our own way. That's what we're praying. And we pray that every other person in Nigeria will be able to have a country that is their heart's desires and will do things the way we want to do it. But make no mistake about it that I'm a Nigerian. And if there is anything that belongs to me and you inside this Nigeria where we did, I no go let you collect more than me. You go give me my own portion, carry your own, go do anything where you want to do with it. That's why we are protesting. That's why we are revolting against the president of Muhammadu Buhari. That's why we are revolting against the APC and all these people, all these Owo people. That is who we are. Okay, so don't make any mistake about it. If you want to, when they talk Nigeria, I did there. They get my own something will belong to me. Okay. Now, yesterday we were at the Nigerian High Commission, and let me use this opportunity to thank all comrades all over the world. People were out in Italy. People were out in so many parts of the world, in Canada, in USA, in Europe. People were all over the place protesting for the release of Omoyele Sowore. Now, different people did it under different banners. So you have to understand it depends on what is obtainable in your location. While in some places like in Nigeria, it was the Coalition for Revolution that led it. Here in Canada, it was a joint thing. We all came together. People from the Take It Back movement, which I'm a member, people from the Coalition for Revolution, who are the conveners of the revolution now, protest, and then people from the CDS Coalition for, it's long, I don't want to mess it up here, but yeah, you know Frederick Oderigo, yeah, his own movement, the people from his movement join hands, and then other concerned Nigerians here. What you saw that actually came out yesterday, because, oh boy, this place where we there, 1 hour, 2 hours, we don't joke with it. So anybody that you see that was able to leave their job to come and protest here, you need to doff your hat for that person. So the people that you saw coming to protest, they represented their own people. Not everybody, because it was a working day, it was a working time, it was on Thursday, so not everybody could come. If it was something like Sunday or Saturday, you would have more people. But on Sunday and Saturday, the embassy does not work. So we juggle all these things together. And there was also another protest yesterday in the city of Ottawa, where they were protesting against a young man who was shot. So, but at the end of the day, it's not about the size, it's not about the noise you make, but the impact that you made. We had contacted the city, we had contacted the police, we had contacted the RCMP. They all came there and everything was done very well. We delivered a letter that was written by the Take It Back movement. We delivered it to the High Commission, to staff of the High Commission, and they told us right there that they were going to transmit that letter to Nigeria. We're going to premiere the video of what happened yesterday, and you see it, I think, directly after this my broadcast. Now a lot of people were saying, oh, forget it, that letter will not go. Why will it not go? That letter will reach Abuja. You see, I don't like when people somebody's doing something, you're just there criticizing. What is the big deal? The embassy here in Toronto, in Canada, the embassy in Canada is the Nigerian house. That is Nigeria. It represents Nigeria here. So whenever you deliver a letter to them, their responsibility is to wire that letter, transmit it back to Nigeria. And that's what the official told us. So we know that they will send it back to Nigeria. That is for sure. If they don't send it back to Nigeria, what if something happens? You think they want to answer question? No, they are not. They are messenger now. You send message to somebody to go send to Oga. You can't tap the message, can't begin open the message. They act on the message. Not be trouble they look for. All right. So that's what happened yesterday. We transmitted the message, and I want to thank everybody that came out, everybody that supported us. People donated money, and we traveled all the way from Toronto. People traveled from Montreal. People traveled from so many places to come to that to come to that protest. I forgot the other city that people came from, but a lot of people came from all the way in very far places to come and attend that protest, and I really want to appreciate every one of them. Now, prominent amongst the people that I want to appreciate are TIB members all over the place. You know, for some time now, people have been asking a lot of questions, and that's really why I'm doing this video. You see, this video, this process, what Omoyele Sowore is going through right now, it's a teaching process, even for me, because it has made me see a lot about people. It has made me understand a lot about, yeah, exactly. People came from Guelph. Thank you so much, Erica. People came from Guelph. Now, what happened to Omoyele Sowore opened my eyes, and what is passing through right now opened my eyes about the way people react and the way people respond to you, especially when you find yourself in trouble. Now, Omoyele Sowore has so many friends. You know him. He has so many friends. He is widely connected, and he also has family. He has a family, and he has colleagues. He has professional colleagues. He has his old-time colleagues, his school colleagues, and so many of them. You know, a lot of these people, he has them. But you see, a lot of them were people who had at one time or the other done things with him, and they vowed to him that, listen, man, I'll go with you all the way. It's just like when somebody enters into a marriage contract, they say for better, for worse. A lot of people told him things that were even more he had more commitment than marriage. But now that he is facing what he is facing, I'm looking for those people and I don't see them. I'm telling you, I look for them and I don't see them. When I see some of them, because they know what I'm going to say, they invent one kind of excuse that is, I'll just be looking and listening. And when the person finishes, I'll be like, really? Really? Now what for this world, though? I remember when this person was there walking up and down, rallying, campaigning, protesting, how all of you were flocking around him, how all of you were doing all kinds of things, posting on Facebook, doing that one. Now, you can hardly even click like on anything about Sowore. Anywhere they are talking about, you just avoid it. That's when I understood what Jesus Christ went through. Remember when he told the disciples that you will deny me 3 times? When he was facing trial, when they were trying him, somebody called Peter and said, come on, this guy, I think I've seen you with Jesus Christ. So Peter said, no, God forbid, it's not me. That is exactly what is happening with a lot of people. A lot, and I can't believe it. But before I go deeper into what I'm going to talk about today, let me pause and thank our comrades in New York City, those that came out at the New York protests, especially Dr. Malcolm Fabi and Dr. Otunuga, you see, and Dr. Dotun, and so many of them, Dimeji, all of these people. The reason why I really appreciated their coming to that protest and being seen in public is that people have been having insinuations. There's been a lot of theories, about what is going on with Sowore and his friends and his family and his colleagues. A lot of people say that, oh, he's been abandoned. There's been a lot of conspiracy theories. But what you don't understand is that a lot of things have been going on in the background. These are very trying times for the movement, the Take It Back movement, for the African Action Congress. We have not been on this road before, so we are dealing with so many situations, but we are toughened by these experiences, and we have a resolve not to give up. So we are doing everything. So people like Dr. Malcolm, people like Otunuga, there are a lot of you were insinuating so many things about. I'm glad that you saw them in New York. You saw them wearing a t-shirt saying Free Sowore. And this is the United Nations. Buhari is there right now, and Buhari sees all of these people. So it's not like anybody was dodging. There's a lot of legal things that are going on under. Do you know that money is being spent to make sure that all of the things that need to be done in the background is being done? So I just want you to know that you are the one that is not doing anything. You that is busy gossiping about what is happening, you are the one that is not doing anything. You that is Sowore's friend, that you're busy trying to give me a reason, trying to tell me who is doing and who is not doing. Ask yourself as his friend, what have you done? What have you done? You see, just do something for yourself, not because somebody coaxed into it, not because you belong to any group with anybody. Do something out of your conviction. A lot of you, very few of you have told me that Sowore is doing wrong. But you always tell me that his method, the way he did it, he would have. But I'm like, if you know the right way to do it, why don't you do it? But for those of you who are his. I'm really holding myself so that I stay on track, because there are some of you. It's almost like Jesus Christ said that the person that I dip my hand into the same plate with them. That is how bad it is. That the person who betrayed him is the one that he dipped his hand into the same plate with. That is what I see. Omoyele Sowore is under detention right now. He's not outside. He doesn't see what is happening. But I can see what is going on. And you know me, I can really feel things very deeply. I see it and I am shocked. I am shocked at some people's reaction. I am shocked at some people's reaction in very high places. These are people that Sowore has risked his life. He put himself on the line to defend these people who are supposed to be highly placed. And now, when they have the opportunity to speak up against the treatment that Sowore is getting, they just play a deaf ear. They play like they are dead people. But it is not only the highly placed people. Some people whom Sowore has spent his money on, some people whom Sowore has used his media outfit to defend them, to fight for their rights. He is locked up because he is making demands that will favor these people. Like I told you before, Sowore's children are not in Nigeria. So if they build a hospital for children in Nigeria, Sowore's children will not be attending it. I'm not God. There may be a reason if they're in Nigeria for them to attend to it, but it is not the primary reason. He is not doing it so that his children will come and use the hospital. His children are well taken care of where they are. They have free Medicare. Well, I know in Canada we have free Medicare. America, there's free Medicare, but with so many attachments. That's why Canada, we pride ourselves as being better than America, but that's just a little digression there. But what I'm saying is that from the high to the middle to the low, some of you came to Sowore and you were like, hey, great Akokites. We went to Unilag together. But right now, I don't see you come together under your Unilag platform and demand that something be done about Omoyele Sowore. Or even say, you know what, we contributed this money, let us use it in whatever they're doing concerning his case. Because you know that the person who has taken up the case is a big wig. Even though he's doing it pro bono, that means he's doing it free of charge. We are the ones that keep insisting that we come up with some funding for their logistics, for transportation, for the junior lawyers going, filing this, filing that, paying for that, paying for this. That's what we're doing. But he is not charging anything to take on that case. So some of you, this is not a time for you to be looking for excuse, just looking for something to wriggle out of this. You say all manner of things. I just sit down and I say, that's how this life be. The thing is so funny. I say, Chidi, so if something happens to me tomorrow, what will happen to, how will people behave towards my wife? How will people behave towards my kids? This one is not that the person is dead though. The person is not even dead. It's just that the person is under detention. And see how a lot of you have forgotten. You have suddenly forgotten. You just go about your business like nothing is happening. It just hit me and I said, wow, what a world. And not to talk of you that claim you are his parakbo. You are from the same area as Omoyele Sowore. Oh, Omo Yoruba ni, Omo Dada ni. Where are you? You are from Ondo State. You claim before when we talk, you tell me that you know his village, God. What are you doing? I'm shocked. I'm telling you. Those of you who are members of the, what do you call yourself, Online Publishers Association of Nigeria, or the Online Media Publishers Association of Nigeria, you know that Sowore is the origin of online media in Nigeria. Sahara Reporters is the foundation of online media, fearless online reporting in Nigeria. How are you guys treating him? Or is it all about, oh, there's a wounded lion, so everybody now wants to be the lion? So all of you are seeing this as an opportunity to sell your papers. You're seeing this as an opportunity to become the one to be reckoned with. The bloggers, those of you that started your media outfit because of what you saw Sowore doing. Those of you that were quoting Sahara reporters. Those of you that modeled your company after Sahara reporters. What are you doing? You cannot, do you know it's crazy? On mainstream media, you cannot even defend somebody who is a colleague of yours. Sowore attended so many meetings when he was campaigning. The videos are there. He attended your meetings. He always called you my colleagues. He did the investigative journalism, and when the story broke, you used it for your own outfits. Like me, I'm telling you, Worship Media, my company Worship Media, gains so much from my association with Omoyele Sowore. I have used a lot of content, a lot of material from Sahara reporters, and they let me use these things. Why will I not be able to give back to this struggle? So that's what I'm asking those of you who call yourself his colleagues, who has exchanged material with him, who continue to exchange material up till now. Look at people like Object Media. Look at Segun. See the way Segun reports Omoyele Sowore. See the way Segun reports what's going on in Nigeria. You know that that's the kind of people that you can trust as a friend. So I'm just giving a shout out to Object Media, wherever he is right now. These are the kind of people that you want to work with. Not people who look and they don't see you and they just change their narrative. A lot of you have changed your narrative. You are afraid. They'll kill me. They'll kill me. They'll kill me. Well, you're already dying. Your people are dying. So it's all about self-preservation. As long as you preserve yourself, but 1,000 of your people die, it's okay. As long as you preserve yourself because you don't want them to kill you, you don't want them to do anything to you, as long as you stay alive, but let people be dying, it is okay. So for you that are his friend, for you that are his colleague, for you that are his family people from the same area, from the same village, from the same whatever you call yourself, you need to sit up. You people are not doing enough. I'm telling you, a word is enough for the wise. This is your brother. This is your son. This is your friend. You need to do more. As the protests keep going on, you need to get involved. This guy, forget the narrative. Are you not smart? When you see some messages, can't you be able to understand that it's the government that is sending this message? Don't you understand? When you see people saying, they're arresting everybody, if you post anything on Facebook, they will arrest you. Do you know how many millions of Nigerians are on Facebook? How they want to arrest you, put you where? For which prison? For which facility? With which prison ward they get? How many police they get? It's not possible. So if you enter bus stop, they are just intimidating you. You need to stop. You need to stop falling for that. They send all kinds of messages. This one, that. All of you be calling me. Chidi, stop this, Chidi. No, now. Can't you tell? Can't you tell it is these people that are up to something? No, you're more than that. Defend your own. Defend your son. Defend your brother. Defend your colleague. This is the time to defend him. Okay? That's not the part one of what I want to talk. All that thing about as police was trying to intimidate people and not make them come out, they still held the thing in Lagos 2 days ago. Here, they started propaganda that Canadian police will arrest anybody. The Canadian police is not working with us. They will not come. For where? Nonsense. We went there. They were there. When you see the video, you see what happened. There were not plenty of us, but we made the impact that is needed. Look, when they do protests here, my brother, when people leave their work and come to do protests with you, you appreciate them because it's not easy. Okay? Because here I walk, everybody they walk. So that time where they can't give you, they've already lost some money. And sometimes it's not even money. It's the position that they occupy. If they don't give you permission and you give yourself permission, there's somebody waiting to take your job. So try to understand with people. Okay? And the second thing I want to talk about today, yesterday it just dawned on me. I said, come on. On one part, you hear about Nigerians that are poor, Nigerians don't have money, Nigerians are dying, poverty level keeps increasing every day, the level of education has fallen, healthcare is collapsed. You just hear all of those things. The per capita income of average Nigeria is like that. Life expectancy of every Nigerian it continues to lower. Very soon to be at 20-something years. Can you imagine? Nigeria every day. But we are selling oil. We are still selling oil. We are making a lot of money. The richest man is from Nigeria. Lots of millionaires are from Nigeria. So I'm asking, there's the very poor masses, and there's the very rich and extremely rich. And then Nigeria is making money. And we are also hearing that this person, that person stole Nigeria's money. So I'm asking myself, come on, especially for us in the diaspora, a couple of people that we know, they breeze in here and they breeze out. The way they breeze in and out, the things they do, the kind of cars they drive, the houses they own. Let me put a disclaimer here. I don't have anything against anybody making their money. I don't have anything against anybody being rich. Actually, the Bible expects us to be rich like our Father who is rich. God owns the whole earth. If God owns this whole thing and God is your Father, and it is His joy to see you progress, I don't have any problem with you making money. Whether you're Christian, Muslim, Hindu, whatever you are. If you can make money, make money. Money makes things, a lot easier in life. So you need money. Money is good. But it dawned on me that some people that I see are actually directly or indirectly connected to all that money that is stolen from Nigeria. Because who are these people? Because people actually stole our money. Billions and billions and billions and billions of Nigerian money. People stole it. And these people right now, they are living where you're living. They are living in UK. They are living in London. London. They are living in Asia. They are living in the Americas. They are living here in Canada. We see some people. But I'm not saying that everybody that you see with affluence from Nigeria is a thief. Or everybody with affluence in Nigeria means they did something wrong. But I'm just wondering. Where are these people? I wish I could see them and see that these are the people who stole our money. Because it's just a particular class. And since they always run abroad, I'm telling myself, it's possible that there are some people that have done things with here in Canada that they are part of the people who actually stole our money. And there are people who we see as big business people, they have money, they are doing well, but part of that money they are using is money that was stolen out of the poor masses of Nigeria. It just hit me that, these people who actually stole our money, apart from the ones that we know, the ones that are like, they steal it with boldness and we can't do anything about it. They are still parading themselves. And they call them elder statesmen, we call them all kinds of things. We know they stole our money. We've not been able to do anything about it, but there is something I know. Like I know that my name is Chidi. And the Bible says that as long as the earth remains, as long as this earth remains, or as long as they never destroy this earth, one thing is for sure. One thing that will remain is seed time and harvest time. The time to sow seed and the time to harvest what you sow. And the funny thing about seed and harvest is that there is no way the harvest can be smaller than the seed. Unless you have, I don't know the kind of crop failure that you will have when you plant one corn and you will get half corn, because that's when the harvest will become less than the seed. But anyhow, you plant one corn, at least one cob will come out of that stem of corn. Check how many tiny corns are in that cob. What am I trying to say? Every seed you sow, you will reap it. If you sow good, you will reap it multiplied. If you sow bad, you will reap it multiplied. That is the principle of seed time and harvest time. So all of these people that are parading themselves, enjoying themselves with ill-gotten wealth that they got out of raping the country called Nigeria, there is a payday. There is a payday inside this earth too, because God didn't just talk about judgment after. He said, here, while we are still on this side of eternity, we will see it. So this was just a thought. I wanted it to also start you thinking that, especially for those that are in the diaspora, and there's a lot of people we are doing things with, but they are part of the people that carried Nigeria's money and came abroad, and they're eating it, and they're doing big boy all over the place. But God will fish them out, and God will punish them for the sake of the poor masses in Nigeria. The poor masses in Nigeria are just, I don't even know where to start. I don't see poverty. The situation in Nigeria has hardened people so much. What people are doing now, the value for life is very tiny now, very, very tiny. Politics of a do or die, anyhow, thuggery, using arms and all that has produced a lot of young people that just go about killing people, selling their parts, doing all this kind of foolish thing. Did you see the serial killer in Port Harcourt? They finally caught the guy, and he had killed about 7 girls or more by the time they caught him. Just a normal person. Killed the girl, tied them up with white. He said it was bedsheet and pillowcase. The same pattern out of hardship. On the side of the girl who was into the business, and the guy who is just not having any value for him. Why would they have value for human life when every day we see people killed, people shot, it's no big deal. And people, you see this video, before you couldn't even look at a video where you see that they caught somebody. But now there are videos of them actually killing the people, like just killing somebody like a goat, and then killing the person screaming and blood. Just describing it, you see how traumatic it is. You can imagine that there are videos like that, and people now share it, and it's no big deal. People actually even laugh over it. You don't know what it is doing to us as Nigerians. It is toughening our skin. It is making a lot of people do more worse things than they used to. So, special message to everybody that is fooling to eat our money. I know right now you think you don't know what you're doing. When they ask you, say, it's the devil. Keep blaming the devil. Okay? Well done. Yeah? Continue. The day of reckoning. Don't be judgment. That one will come later. The day of reckoning. The day of tearing cloth. Sorry. The day of Ekweremad. what's going to happen to me? The day where we go ask you question, be ready to answer. Okay, all of you. And guys, that's really where I want to stop today. I want to thank you for supporting us. Like I said before, go to Worship Media on Facebook, like us, and then send it to everybody. Let them like us too, so that you keep us on Facebook. We need to hit 10,000 subscribers for us to be at a certain level where we can reach you better. Thank you so much from Worship Media in Toronto. This is Chidi signing out. Bye-bye.